Hello, everybody. Let me lower some more of the sounds. Yes. But hello, everybody. Oh, to Mechanicus 2 for the first time. Technically not for the first time, because we did play the the prologue that they released for people to try out. So that's why we are going to be skipping the prologue today. We're going to go straight into battle. I did start a save during lunch just to see how it would run. And it runs good. And it was the Mechanicus side of the campaign, so the side that I'm not really that interested in. I'm really going to be a fucking Xenos scum heretic. I'm gonna go with the Necron. Honestly, Necrons are my favorite faction, one of my favorite tabletop factions to play, so... Okay, I do not really have a cough anymore, which is good. Just a couple of coughs sometimes. Take up my drink. Alright, how much drink do I have left, actually? We just check. Probably enough for this evening. Tomorrow no stream, by the way. Yeah, I have more than enough drink. I'm a bit later than I scheduled to say, but this time it is for a good cause, of course. I just wanted 10 minutes to just say it because I was talking with good echo, my girl. Yes. But yeah, let's go. Let's go. Tomorrow will be... No, tomorrow no stream, as I said. Tomorrow I have to do quite a bunch of stuff. Like pack my bags for tomorrow, for Friday. To go to Rotterdam, because I'm gonna go. Basically, what I do is I pick up the badge in Rotterdam on Friday. And I'm just gonna go and explore the city for the first time, honestly. You know what? Maybe I go to the fucking Games Workshop store or something, you know? That is there. Probably not. But yeah. Let's just say there will be a lot of things that I will be have fun. Maybe I could stream a bit of it, but probably not. Oh, I gotta charge my... Yeah. I gotta charge my power bank, but I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. Before I go. Not before I go, but never go to bed, because I'm just gonna charge my phone then right now. And tomorrow when I wake up, it should be done. Yes. Okay, shall we get started, shall we? We're gonna go skip the tutorial and we're gonna go skip the prologue, because we've already done that in the in the open demo they had thingy magic that. So we go and start. Fragile indeed are the tools of the righteous. The cynical tap. That's there. Prepared, open the very fabric of reality and glimpse the infinite truths beyond all this. Because we could. Chronicles of the Technomandrites of Magistrak. Let's have some fun.
My Pharaon, the great sleep has ended. We rise beneath the light of new stars. New life has arisen, and it has infested our world. You are needed upon your throne.
My Vargard, Nefershah. Yes, Nefershah. What world is this?
Kivroth. This is your crown world of Kivroth, my Pharaon.
Kivroth. Yes, of course. My memories arrive fractured. incomplete. It seems the great sleep has taken much from me.
Oh, damn.
It shall pass, my Pharaon. All have suffered as we slept in our own ways. By your command, we can regain what was ours. I shall escort you to the Sepulchre Regnant. There, your throne awaits.
Of course. And there are others, my courtiers.
The Eupatridae, your generals and advisors.
They must be awakened. That is my command to you, Nefershah.
As you will it, my Pharaon.
Take me to my throne. Awaken the Eupatridae. Then I shall retake my world.
Yeah, I'm gonna up the music. Fallen Kingdom. Ominek. Wait, cohorts. Immortals. Warriors. Cosplayers, yeah. Lich gods. Oh, these are fun. Not this one, by the way. But these cryptic spiders. They can summon these scarab swarms, by the way. And what I do love, by the way, about scarab swarms is once they spawn them, you can use them to send the drones away, so you can self-destruct them into the enemy. It's a very cheesy tactic. Let's go.
The ancient enemies of the Necrons had indeed withered and retreated, as the Silent King foresaw. But new foes had arisen in their place. Among them was humanity, and the stain of this particular enemy had fallen upon Sankotep's world of Kivroth. The war to purge this lesser species could not yet begin, for our Lord was still without his throne. This world, I cannot recall it. It is ours, mine. So much change. Or perhaps my memory fails me. We must claim what is ours from this colonizing foe. Let the legions march forth.
My Pharaon, your throne stands empty. The Eupatridae are to be awoken, and will attend upon you at the Sepulchre Regnant. But the royal tomb is unclaimed.
The Sepulchre Regnant. Yes. My command protocols flow from there. We must retake it. My vanguard, go. Prepare it for my arrival. Enthroned there, I shall conduct this war of reclamation.
Without delay, Pharaon.
Okay. Ooh, living metal. Let's do these two. Yeah, like this. No, I'm I'm gonna do as yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. 3 flayed ones. Oh, you know what? Like this. Everything will be taken with us. Yes.
The sepulchre remnant was undiscovered by the invaders, and Nevershah found it guarded by canoptic constructs vigilant since before the Great Sleep. 2 Doomstalkers barred the gate with their towering, living metal bodies. Alas, their protocols had deteriorated with the turning of the stars.
Stand aside in the name of the Pharaon Sankotep.
But the ancient sentinels did not respond. They adhered to their task of guarding the threshold, but their minds had failed during the Great Sleep, and they were utterly unresponsive.
These lowly constructs will bend to our will.
Let's not risk it too much for now.
Construct's minds had deteriorated past the point of salvage. Though the command protocols flowed through them, they caused their corroded minds to burn out, removing the obstacle but serving as a reminder of the many vicissitudes of the Great Sleep.
We can. Okay. First battle.
The Royal Guard entered the Sepulchre Regnant to find that, like the constructs at the gate, many of the Necron warriors and constructs were still locked into their defensive duties and would not yield to the Vargard's authority.
They are of little consequence. I shall not permit them to impede the Royal Guard in our duties. Open fire.
Neck, yes. Let's go. Let's start you out. Let's do it like this.
All paths lead to inevitable victory.
Okay, time to attack them now. Damn.
In obedience.
Nice.
The battlefield changes, yet we must be constant.
Okay, okay, okay. And time to kill the final one.
If needed, we will purge the entire tomb of these flawed constructs. Our duty to the Pharaon is paramount.
Does this mean I still have that? Yes, I do. Perfection. I would say Dominion. Did I? No, wait. What? Let's sacrifice a guy.
The Sepulchre Regnant was a huge and complex structure, as befitted the majesty of Sankotep's dynasty. Protected by its defenders and numerous security measures, negotiating the structure to reach the throne room was an onerous task.
The Sepulchre was built to defy invasion from lesser minds. Our knowledge of the measures taken will allow us to forge onto the throne room without delay.
Let's do the Path of the Void.
The many defensive protocols were encoded into the intricate charts of interstellar routes. This granted the Royal Guard insight into the positioning of the Sepulchre's defenders as they approached the throne room.
Time to fight again.
From the darkness of the Sepulchre Regnant came the scuttling of metallic claws. The madness of time had infected the constructs, degrading their base protocols and denying their loyal service.
Hold fast. These wayward constructs are the last of the defenders. Let them break themselves against us, and the Sepulchre shall be reclaimed.
Okay. Okay, yes.
Ready to command.
What does they do?
The dynasty stands.
There we go.
Ready to command.
Okay, more coming in. Let's go.
In readiness.
More Dominion. Oh, this time it did damage. Okay, darn. Now we blocked it. Let's go. Okay, I need to take care of that, but first let's take care of these real quick.
Ready. In readiness.
Okay, there's some the hits. Okay, they're reanimated. Darn. Not anymore. Bye-bye.
The dynasty stands.
Victory, let's go. Cutscene time.
The throne room of the Sepulchre Regnant was in the Vanguard's hands, ready to once more play host to the nobility of the Psychotep dynasty. With the throne's recapture, the Pharaoh's commands will be carried across the world, rightful mandate accelerating the awakening of Kivroth's legions.
done.
Call forth my patroni, my lords, my generals, the weapons in my hand. They shall pay obeisance to my throne as is my due. Kivroth shall march to my will, remembering its glory, such as it was before we slumbered.
I was kind of wanting to see them, yeah. Next up. Yay. They have unlocked more things than I guess now. Right? No. Oh no. I like this game. Honestly, I like playing as Necrons a lot more. Oh. Yeah, let's give him that marks. Well. Well, let's give him defense. Well, yeah. Canoptech Raids. Canoptech Spider. That marks Immortals. Okay, so this one is pretty good for... How would you say it? Yeah. So that one is pretty good. This one is basically infantry mostly. Eventually... Try some melee a lot. Bacon, you have Tachyon Arrow. You are good for ranged combat, it appears. You cannot take raids. Okay. X-Mark destroyers, locust. Oh, I love myself some locust heavy destroyers with the Necrons though. Oh. In this case... Resilience. Movement. No, wait. HP. More HP for them. Also more HP. Lich Guards. Let's give these guys more movement. And these ones have the raids. Scorpack Destroyer, Scorpack Destroyer. This one has Scorpack Destroyers. Let's do for you this one together with this. Okay. This Umku's time for Umku. Yes. Okay, it's your turn. Enemy units.
Adherents of the Destroyer Creed are anathema to all non-deviant Necrons. Yet, Sankotep tolerated their nihilistic madness to use them as weapons and enforce his rule. Their master, Nihilarch Ukensep, was of the Eupatridae, and would be necessary for the Destroyers to accept the Pharaoh's command.
I am told Ukensep's tomb has not yet been uncovered by the invaders. She slumbers still, and must be awoken. This task I grant to you, Vargard.
It shall be done, my Pharaoh. The Nihilarch's host are known to not cleave to the will of their superiors. The task is complex.
They will obey their Pharaoh. But until such time as Ukensep is by my side, the adherents to the Destroyer Creed may need more forceful persuasion to accept the authority of a Vargard. I trust that will not be a significant obstacle, Nefershah.
I know well the caprice of the Destroyers. They will be brought to heel.
Good. Let's do living metal and recruitment. Let's go.
The forbidding entrance to Ukensep's tomb was untouched by the invader, and indeed seemed untouched by any save time.
Open in the name of Vargard Nefershah, Hand of the Pharaon. It will not open. No great surprise. The Destroyers in their madness eschew the appropriate protocols. We must make our own way through.
Let's manipulate it.
The door's circuitry was not complex by a cryptex standards, and the Vargard's force had the necessary skills to manipulate it into deactivating the locking mechanism. The doors were thus unlocked and forced open by the Royal Guard's warriors.
Damn, you're stunned.
The adherents to the Destroyer Creed were already awake, though Ukensep herself still slumbered. In the darkness of the tomb, they confronted the agents of the Vargard. The Destroyers gave no sign of deference to the Vargard's rightful commands. The emblematic pathways of their minds twisted, lost in waves of nihilistic madness.
Damn.
If you intend to prove a point by sacrificing yourselves before accepting my authority, then such a gesture is no more than a waste of the materials of which you are constructed.
The Destroyers were still unmoving, but hyperphase fields and Gauss coils whined with growing energy as the Royal Guard attained firing positions.
Such a tiresome game of power this is, when there is but one power on Giveroth. To stand in the way of the Pharaon's command is to beg for execution.
Time for combat. Let's go. Time is like a weapon like any other. If nothing else, I can simply wait for my foes to rot. Working the diviner royal court astromancer.
These outcasts know nothing but their madness. If they choose to stand in our way, they shall be annihilated.
Warpack destroyers.
I obey. I obey. Seeking the foe.
Let's go.
Bring me the foe.
Hello. Let's go. Hey Soba, thank you for the raid, mate. How you doing? Yes.
Let me give rein to our hatred.
More. Yes, I'm winning. Yes, yes, yes. And I've won.
I trust this needless waste has demonstrated our worthiness to enter the inner tomb. Continue and locate Ugansep's sarcophagus chamber.
I am winning, and I'm happy that I'm winning. The scouts. I'm gonna sacrifice 1 unit.
The passageways leading to the inner part of the tomb formed a gauntlet of deadly traps. They were symbolic of the Destroyer's hatred of all life. But the material danger they posed was very real.
There is no need to incur further losses reaching Ugansep. We will dismantle or avoid these countermeasures, and in doing so, remind the destroyers they stand below the throne of the Pharaon.
Let's do the code locked graphitic annihilation zone.
Never directly interfaced with the units solving each puzzle, and the Royal Guard rapidly progressed without a single Necron compacted into hyperdense matter by the tomb defenses. Indeed, the intricacy of each problem served to improve the Royal Guard's networking cohesion.
Good. They're faster now. At all. Or in fact destroyers this case. Nice. This makes me happy.
The destroyers are not alone in this region of the tomb. Its warrior phalanxes are also awakening. We cannot assume they remain unaffected by the destroyers' madness. Fight through them before they can demonstrate their wayward loyalties.
I need to reach the destination. Come on.
Blades bared. Blades bared.
Nano Swarm. The Scorpion Destroyer is now moving. Yes, our turn now.
Knowledge is the ultimate weapon, but a blade to the throat is a close second.
Next turn. Good. And turn again. The reinforcements are arriving.
Blades bared.
Next turn. Yes, next turn again. Take it out. The Scorpion Destroyer is now down. Let's go. Okay. No, I'm just gonna wait for that. Oh, fuck's sake. I can't.
Bring me the foe.
Okay, next turn.
Seeking the foe.
Please don't tell me I bugged it though.
I am the blade.
There we go.
The Royal Guard had reached the threshold of Ukensep's sarcophagus chamber. As the Royal Guard entered the chamber, Ukensep's stasis crypt opened, and the Nihilach emerged.
Victory.
Who disturbs my rest? Such visions I had. Worlds laid barren, the earth scorched of life, the stars themselves dying at our hand. Now I awake into the foulness of a galaxy not yet dead. Nihilach Ukensep, the Royal Guard has come to summon you to the court of Sankotep, Master of Givroth. We are to heed the word of a Vargard, the attack dog of the Pharaon, the most beloved pet fawning at the foot of his throne. We will not be summoned like underlings to grovel at court. You enter my tomb as intruders in a sovereign realm, not as emissaries to whom we owe deference.
Eons in stasis had done little to temper Ukensep's brutality or reinforce her proper loyalties. She advanced on the Royal Guard, clearly willing to destroy the Pharaon's emissaries to satisfy her pride as Nihilach of Givroth's destroyers.
Stay your wrath, Nihilach. Givroth is invaded. Interlopers infest our world. Invaders, a rival dynasty, or some manner of alien filth. Human, a new and verminous biological species, daring to seize our world as their own. Acknowledge your Pharaon's authority, attend to him, and eradicate this scourge from our world. Repulsive. The very thought of such hateful, festering flesh. It must be scoured, severed, reduced to sterile dust. If my destroyers will have their rightful voice at Sankotep's court, and we may revel in the extermination of this teeming growth, then I deign to take my place beside the throne.
Thus did Ukensep, last of the Eupatridae, affirm her allegiance. Sankotep's court was restored for war. Though even at this early juncture, Nevershah could barely conceal her misgivings at the state of her master's retinue.
That was the first one we did, though. Good.
By Theron, I humbly submit to the court a matter that requires urgent attention.
Speak, Cryptek.
My divination of the heavens has revealed a new void ship entering Kivroth's orbital reaches. It matches neither the designs of our human enemy, nor those of our own kind.
You were right to bring this to court, Cryptek. We awoke into a galaxy full of enemies. These invasive species flock to our domain like circling carrion birds. Vagar! The presence of uninvited visitors to Kivroth is displeasing to me. I wish them banished from our sight. See to it.
Of course, my Pharaon. An orbital weapon of sufficient power, a formidable Gauss pylon array, is being excavated by human interlopers ignorant of what they have uncovered. My royal guard shall retake the weapon and use it to strike this spacecraft from orbit.
Okay, shoot down the alien craft. Boom complex awakened Nemesaur. The first awakening. Let's do Triarch. Leadership for him. Let's give him this one. The Killing Surge. Next up, the Nemesaur. Tari.
Vanguard Nevershah's first task upon rousing Theron Psychotep from the Great Sleep was to likewise bring his principal advisors from their slumber. These three, known as the Eupatridae, were learned and cunning in the extreme. One among them was Hecamhebe, Nemesaur of Kivroth's legions and general of Psychotep's armies.
Vanguard! Are my Eupatridae awakened? Are they ready to serve?
Hecamebe's tomb is intact, but much of it has risen above the planet's surface. The invaders seek to defile it in search of its secrets. The vermin have built an encampment and are excavating the tomb with their crude machines, even now.
Yes. Vermin. Eradicate them. Bring me the general of my armies.
Good. Let's do these two again. Actually, you know, I'm gonna bring them with me. Yes. Let's go. Just wanted some more aggressive army. Combat time. Order, unity, obedience. We taught the galaxy these things long ago, and we will do so again. Imhotep, the Storm Lord Pharaon of the South-Tech dynasty.
The invaders had a depraved hunger for knowledge. They scrabbled at the ground as if Kivroth was eager to give up its secrets. Unenlightened as they were, their determination posed a danger to the Nemesaur's tomb.
Cut through this pathetic rabble. The Pharaon wills it.
Atari will die.
Let them come.
Here we go. Atari are gone. I need to take out this Atari.
Ready to receive the enemy.
There we go. He's down. Okay, well, I'm down. Darn. Ooh, nice lift. They will live.
Let them break their blades against us.
How did I miss?
Sticks and stones have minimal effect on living metal bones.
Fish guard awakened. Let's take care of it now.
And readiness.
Thank you. I could have done better.
The entrance to Hecamheat's tomb would open only to the exalted among Kivroth's nobility, but was evidently malfunctioning. It remained closed even in the face of the Royal Guard.
In the name of the Vargard to the Pharaon, and of the throne, Warden of Kivroth, I demand audience.
At the sound of the Vargard's title, the doors ground open a crack. The Royal Guard was able to widen the gap through sheer force to access the tomb.
Let's go.
The Vargard's agents were not the first to enter the tomb since the Great Sleep began. One of the invaders had made its own entrance, worming through cracks that had opened up in the structure over the eons. It brazenly scrutinized the many artifacts interred alongside Hecamheat.
You dare to enter this place, to plunder it for ill-gotten trinkets.
Then Scavola's hypotheses were well founded. These hateful Xenos are not dead, but slumbering. And now they awaken, thinking machines of living metal. Anathema to the Omnisci's design. We must know them, the better to destroy them.
Such hubris, to presume to learn of us. You, who are beneath our very notice.
Very well. I will tear your secrets from your corpses.
Time to kill it then. Is he alone? That is the question. Yay.
Though inferior to us, this one is armed beyond the means of its underlings. Do not underestimate it, and eliminate it quickly.
Ah, they're allies. Is that?
The will of the dynasty.
There we go. He's dead. Oh no, he lived. No, he's dead, yeah.
Sticks and stones have minimal effect on living metal bones.
Here we go. He shoots. Yes, lost. I went down, sadly. There we go, done. He has reanimated that Necron warrior. Fuck. Where we live this. Let's go. Reanimation protocol saved us. Holy shit. The reanimation protocol fucking saved us in this case.
The sarcophagus chamber and the stasis crypt within was undamaged. It had remained inviolate in spite of the invaders' attempts to breach it.
What crisis demands my awakening? Let it be dire indeed, for I do not stir but for the gravest tidings. It is by my will you are awakened. Yes, I have need of you, of my Patroni. Announce yourself to me. My Pharaon, I am Nemesaur Hekimheb, commander of our dynasty's legions, conqueror of our dynasty's foes. Do you truly not recognize the foremost of your noble servants? Has the Great Sleep caused you such ill? Nonsense. I recall you well, Nemesaur. Your decisive skill, your firm resolve. I command it all. I command all that I behold. And we are invaded. Yes, hateful primitives infest my planet. You, Nemesaur, you will serve me again. You will drive them from my dominion. I hear your will, my Pharaon. And I trust that you guide our dynasty with undiminished wisdom. Our warriors shall march forth and exterminate these lesser creatures. In the name of Sankotep, as in all things.
Let's go. Three units in. Okay. Let's do one more mission and then let's call it for today. Yes? I do want to head to bed as well because I do have work tomorrow, sadly.
Report, Cryptech.
Oh no, wait, we can still go on. We can still go on for a bit more.
As predicted, the pylons were easily reclaimed by your warriors, honored Fargard. The invaders displayed unexpected resilience, but it was of little consequence in the end.
And the weapons themselves.
My technomagic skills were enough to make the pylons responsive to the throne's command protocols once more. They are fully charged and operational.
Good. By Sankotep's will, open fire.
The Gauss Annihilators were the pinnacle of such weapon technologies. With the strength to reach into Kivroth's orbit, their coils thrummed to bursting with energy, and their focusing crystals glowed green hot. The ground shook with their fury. Direct hits, Vanguard. The craft was not destroyed, but its orbit is decaying rapidly. It is entering the upper atmosphere.
Then the Pharaoh's will has been done.
Good. Oh, yeah, you will now get your death marks. You will get more Lich Guards. And let's do you. Resonant. Yes. Triarch Praetorian. Now it's time for the final one. The Grand Vizier. It's Heiki.
Among the Upachani, cryptic Jebka styled himself Grand Vizier to the Pharaon. Jebka was a master of exotic radiation and power-rational energy. A creator of mighty and esoteric weapons. Sankotep had often sought his counsel on the use of such technology.
Jebka. He will have fortified his resting place with such horrors. Yet without our hand, he may never awaken. I would have you, Vargard, open his stasis crypt and summon him to my court.
I shall see it done, my Pharaoh.
Let's do one. There we go. First combat.
Troops, Skitari, as they called themselves, surrounded the tomb in great numbers, but most were engaged in fighting the constructs that poured forth. Jebka had never been idle in creating defenses to protect himself.
Isolate and wipe out the closest group of invaders. Create a gap in their lines.
Let's go. Oh!
Observing the field.
We are Skitari.
Command as I am commanded.
Let's go. Victory.
Jebka was famed for his brilliance and notorious for the experimental technology he created. Never shy, ever circumspect, anticipated the approach to his tomb would be seeded with systems designed to ensnare and eliminate intruders. The methodical approach was most logically sound, and indeed the Royal Guard uncovered many of Jebka's sensor boundaries and isotopic tripwires.
Let's go. What are we fighting next? More Skitari? Question mark? Or something entirely different?
The enemy is scattered, but not defeated. Break through these wretched vermin before they can attempt a defense.
Aha.
A million warriors. In command.
We are Skitari. I like the Tesla carbine. Let's send this one over here. Yes.
Obedience over all.
Victory. I need more Canoptech spiders. Let's heal.
The invaders had not yet breached the tomb, but there was another obstacle besides. A corrupting spider roamed near Jebka's sarcophagus chamber, its mandibles flared ready for combat. The construct showed no deference even to the nobles who led the royal guard.
This construct should be occupied with repairing the tomb, not barring our path. Jebka has clearly meddled with its protocols to serve his own needs. But I did not believe even he was arrogant enough to threaten the royal guard. Construct, you will permit us free passage in the name of the Pharaon.
In response, the construct merely charged its particle beamer and emitted interstitial signals that Nevershar could not decipher.
It seems the Grand Vizier thought his privacy outweighed the authority of the throne. A delusion that must not stand.
What should I do? You know what? Invocation of the Pharaoh.
Furthermore, the Lord Defender of the suzerainty of Giveroth, the High Admiral of the Void Wing Triumphant, bearer of the Triarchal Seal.
In spite of the Pharaoh's many appellations and achievements, the construct remained oblivious to Nevershar's authority. The Royal Guard used the time it took to list Sankotep's epithets to take up advantageous positions for the potential combat.
Okay, I guess it's time for combat. Time to destroy a fucking Canoptech spider that has been modified, most likely.
This defective construct has served as an obstacle long enough. Deactivate it to a terminal end.
In command.
Seriously?
I command as I am commanded.
Blocked? Yes, knew it. Take it back. Like this, I'm gonna ignore it with the leader. Can we box it again? Scarab Hive. Victory. Yes!
Unexpected visitors. I had wondered at all the noise.
Cryptek Jepka. Our Pharaon commanded you be awakened to attend him within the Sepulchre Regnant. I am surprised to find you already released from stasis.
I am surprised our Pharaon could recall me at all. My diagnostics suggest his engrammatic degradation to be severe. No. My tomb woke me some time ago in response to the alien presence. Thus far, my constructs have dissuaded interlopers. I trust the spider at my door gave you little trouble.
My Grand Seneschal, Viceroy. The title escapes me. No matter. I recall such grand weapons and cunning devices at my disposal. I have need of your craft, my Technomancer.
I am your Grand Vizier, my Pharaon. The eons of the Great Sea have doubtless taken their toll. But worry not. Your loyal servant stands ready to assist you in grasping the principles by which you ruled before your slumber.
Good.
I rule as ever I did. I need no other's hand to steer my domain. Return to the Sepulchre Regnant, Grand Vizier, and yes, I shall determine the course of my command. I shall remember what to do.
Of course, my Pharaon. A million apologies for offering even the slightest appearance of doubt. Grand Vizier Jepka is at your disposal, ever devoted and dutiful.
Let's go. That went well. That went very well. Me like. Very much like.
Aliens have dared set foot upon Kivroth. This world of Kivroth, the seat of my dynasty. It is infested. Your duty is clear. Drive the invaders from my domain and reclaim what they have defiled.
Our legions are responding to the protocols of awakening. They gather ready to march.
My destroyers pledge their strength. The invaders are unclean organic vermin who demand annihilation. They will all be ash before we relent.
My archives stir, and the catalogues of oblivion reopen. Soon, your cryptex shall once more construct weapons of wondrous power to aid the eradication of these interlopers.
My dynasty heeds its Pharaon's call. This is as it should be. A lord must rule, must gather his subjects. He must issue his pronouncements. But how is a war to be waged? I would once record every facet of conquest and siege, but now such mastery eludes me.
A fleeting symptom of the Great Sleep, my Pharaon. With but a little time, I am certain all will return to you. A petty settlement serves the invaders, as their would-be capital. They name it Ex Veritas.
A city, a capital, a symbol, yes. Break the stronghold, break the spirit. This I remember. My subjects, ready to march on this Ex Veritas.
The Theron's mind is addled. The great sleep has robbed him of his memories and wits. It shames the dynasty. Our command protocol should flow from a monarch worthy to wield them.
Many unfortunate events happen in war. Even a Theron might fall to the enemy if circumstances permit. If he is made vulnerable by a faltering mind, it becomes all but inevitable.
With his destruction, we would take charge. Destroy the filth. Sterilize Kivroth.
It would be our duty. Not for ourselves, but for the dynasty. An unfit monarch, making way for his finest commanders. To rule, to rebuild, to conquer, for Kivroth.
Oh, damn. They are plotting against him now. Let's go. The orbital defense pylon. Okay, final mission.
The destruction of Ex Veritas by siege will require the commitment of all our awakened legions. As the fog of millennia lifts from me, I see the virtues of a prolonged campaign. It will test my patience, but in a war of attrition with the invaders, we can only be victorious.
The fog of reawakening may take further time to fully lift, Lord. We know not how many more vermin gather in the void to reinforce those blighting our world. Swift, decisive victory is needed. A Theron's place is leading his legions to victory, driving the enemy aside with his own hands.
To delay is a disgrace. My creed respects only strength of arms, the exterminator's art made manifest. We crave a Theron whose martial skills are the equal of his strategic brilliance.
The Cryptex of Kivroth shall devise a panoply of weapons and armor that can turn aside any force. Sankotep shall be inviolate upon the battlefield. He will win in a single engagement what lesser lords might take centuries to accomplish.
Is it so? Victory shall be seized by my own hand. Yes. Yes, I recall the glory of conquest, swift and total. The mastery of war. It may be hazy in my recollection, but I am certain we must know of the city's defenses before we can attack. Summon my Vanguard. She must conduct the necessary reconnaissance without delay.
Let's go. The first things first. Can I? No, okay, this one is stuck with this one.
Is it?
Okay, final mission now. That marks you. Yeah. That should be good enough. Oh, immediate combat. Let's go. I'm getting actually tired. Holy shit, I'm tired. I at least want to do this fight.
Led the royal guard to the outskirts of Exveritas. Though she was bound to the will of her Theron, the counseling of the Eupatridae had caused her grave misgivings.
If Sankotep truly intends to lead the assault on the city, I fear he will become the principal target for every human within its walls. Even had he not commanded me thus, I would be compelled to fully understand the defenses the humans can bring to bear against him, primitive though they be.
The city of Exveritas had grown with unseemly speed, for the invaders were as industrious in their defilement of Kiroth as any vermin. Nevershah found the lands around it infested with humans, to be evaded or eliminated as she saw fit.
All shall burn.
God damn. Okay. Denmark, take care of it, please. No one's dead. Yeah, he is dead. Darn.
Wrath made manifest.
There we go. Fuck. Be a plus of that mark.
Scour the foe.
Let's go, we got him. We lost the dead mark, sadly. It ain't good. Oh. Yes, please. There we go, he's back.
The initial contact had been dealt with swiftly. The patrols around Ex Veritas defended the interloper's city in depth. Thousands of troops surrounded the city, watching for Necrons.
Fighting these wretches is beneath us. Our primary purpose is to observe, not to eliminate the defenders single-handedly. That task will come, and I shall welcome it. For now, it is through guile we will see our duty done.
Violent implementation.
Fine execution. Quiet and clean. Thus the Necrons eliminate the obstacles in their way.
The Royal Guard stealthily slew the few defenders in their path, creating a blind spot in the defenses that illuminated the superiority of their deadly craft.
Let's go. You know what? I'm gonna head to bed. Stream 1. No. Stream 1. Okay. It's time for me to head to bed. It might have been a short sub 2-hour stream, but I am tired and I do want to go sleep. So we're gonna go out to raid out to Scuff Cat, who's playing Warhammer 40k, Space Marine 2, yes. So here is my socials, here's the Discord, here is the raid message. Good night, everybody. I wish you all good night.